If you have been thinking about creating a print-on-demand business with Etsy and you just don't know the full-out process of how you go from no listing to actually earning a profit, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about the process of selling print-on-demand products with Etsy. I'll cover everything from how to get started with Etsy and Printify, how to link those two things together, how to list your product, how to actually find products to sell, and of course, when you get an order, how do you actually get your product to your customer. So I'm sharing with you all of this coming up next. Welcome back to the video, my friends. If you're new here, my name is Jay, and on this channel, I teach you how to make passive income online by creating and selling your own products. So if you like content like this, then consider subscribing to my channel. Now, the main way that we're going to sell print-on-demand products with Etsy is utilizing Printify. Printify, if you don't know, is my #1 place to sell all of my print-on-demand products. And there's three main reasons for this. Number one, they have a large category of products you can sell. So just not the average t-shirt or sweatshirt, but even if you want to get into mugs, hat, hoodies, tote bags, even wall art decor, they have all of that covered for you and multiple things as well. Number two, Printify is great to use because you get to choose what print provider you actually go with or what print partner you want to choose. And number three, the easy integration with Etsy. It makes everything absolutely seamless. When you list a product on Printify, it will automatically show up on Etsy. And when someone purchases from Etsy, it will show up automatically in Printify for you to get that order to your customer. So if you want to check out Printify on your own, they were so kind to give my audience a 30-day trial to their premium version, which I personally use. This allows you to set up multiple stores, but also specifically get every product at a major discount. The overall goal here is that if you can save with purchasing products, that you can increase your overall profit margins and therefore increase your overall revenue in the long run. I'll make sure I leave all the details in my description box below if you want to check out this on your own and to see if Printify is best for your print-on-demand business. Now, what's pretty cool about this business model is that this is something that's being done on Etsy right now. And again, just not with the t-shirt business or with the sweatshirt business, but with multiple print-on-demand products you can actually get started with right now and integrate that over to start selling your products on Etsy. Now, getting started with Etsy and Printify is really easy. All you have to do is just sign up for both platforms, jump on Etsy and sign up for a shop there, follow their process of how to actually get your shop to launch. And you can actually set up a Printify account and sync both of those things together. The reason why you want to do this is that you want to make sure that whatever products you are selling on Printify is linked up to your Etsy shop, so that when someone purchases an item from your Etsy shop, Printify has all of the data in regards to what is the person's name, what is the shipping address, and what product they have purchased. Again, Printify takes care of all of that heavy lifting for you. And by seamlessly integrating both Printify and Etsy together, you are able to have both of these platforms talk to each other and have that data transfer over to Etsy and over to Printify, where you are able to get the exact product to your customer. So this is what I mean by when you do get an order from Etsy and you have this integration done with Printify, all of the data will be shown in Printify, so you know exactly who purchased the shirt, again, what the shirt is, who is the customer, how much did it cost you for the purchase of the shirt? And again, it shows you the total cost, so you know what is your overall revenue in return. And so again, from here, I see the customer's name, I see the customer address. I block that out, of course, for privacy reasons. But as I scroll down here, you will then see how this item has been shipped out. Again, on February 19th, just one of my orders. And again, you see the entire process of when the order was created, when it was produced, and again, it is in transit now. This goes with my overall shipping profile. So again, I meet the exact date or close to it for my customer to get their product. The suggested retail price here, and I'll talk about what I actually earned from this shirt and what is my overall, profit in return. But I have the product cost here. Again, that's how much it will cost me to actually get this product out to my customer, at least far as the shirt. But I have the entire cost breakdown here. So I have the order retail value, again, what they suggest my t-shirt to cost. And I'll talk about that again of how much I actually charge for my t-shirt. I have the product cost, again, how much it actually costs me to print the t-shirt for my customer. And I have the shipping, how much is the shipping for my customer to get this product out to my customer. So the price of my product was set to $26.14. Again, this involves the overall cost of the shirt, as well as that increased price for shipping. However, it cost me for me to purchase this product and ship it out to my customer $13.75. Once you add in all the Etsy fees here, this wonderful calculator from Allura allows you to see again the entire process of what you get in regards to revenue. So again, for revenue, we have 2614. But again, the breakdown of this entire thing involves the listing fees, the transaction fees, as well as the processing fees that come from Etsy. And you see that the total cost here is $16.68, but what we earn as a profit is $9.46. That is about a 36% profit margin. So again, anything in the 30% realm is good. And again, you definitely want to think about, if you are running ads, how can you adjust your prices to reflect what you spend in regards to Etsy ads. But this is the overall process of what I mean by when your items come in to Printify from Etsy, what is the overall breakdown? Now, in regards to how your product actually gets to your customer, we do have this shipping information here, as I blocked out just for privacy reasons. But again, Printify takes care of all of the printing as well as the shipping of your product to your customer. And the same data we see here in regards to the tracking details, your customer will also get this tracking detail in the Etsy platform. So you really don't have to communicate anything in regards to where your product is and when it will be shipped to your house, or has it been delivered or not. All those things are taken care of, again, when you are utilizing Printify in connection with Etsy. So once you have your design, you can actually jump into Printify and select a print provider and a product you want to actually sell. In our case today, we have a Bella Canvas 3001 t-shirt. And so I have my product already created, or at least the design for my product already created. And the only thing you got to do here is upload your design to your Printify product. In our case today, it is this boy mama design. And it was pretty cool here, as you can see that we have actually laid this in the proper place for our product. And we actually have this option to add in more colors. This is why it's so extremely helpful if you want to really create a passive income business, is to utilize Printify, because again, we don't have to store all of these colors in our homes just to offer them to our customers. Only thing we got to do here is just pick a particular color we want to use. We know Heather Peach is extremely popular, and now we have a Heather Peach t-shirt option. So this is what I mean by you jump into Printify, you upload your design here. And again, once you save everything, you will have this option to go ahead and upload this or to publish this to your Etsy shop, where then you are able to make more adjustments behind Etsy, and more so with your title, your tags, your descriptions, and really focusing on a keyword you want to target to get more traffic to your product. And then so again, we have this overall showcase of our product here. Again, we have two variations, the white variation and the peach variation for our color design. As you scroll down, you see some information with your title and your description. But again, in our case, we're going to do all of that data on the back end with Etsy. We have our pricing variations here. And if you ever watched one of my pricing videos, I always aim to have my pricing about 70% for my overall product, because I want to price it high, because I'm going to run a daily sale when I get into Etsy. And all of these changes I make in Printify, once I have this integrated over to Etsy, that will be visible as well. And so again, this is how you create a listing. If you are thinking about creating a print-on-demand product, again, upload your design to Printify, find whatever product you want to actually sell. And again, once everything is there, you will hit publish, and this will publish right there in your Etsy listing. Now, one quick thing to note here before you publish your product to your Etsy shop, you definitely want to go into hide in store, as this will give you the option to not fully publish your item to your Etsy shop where it will be visible, because you still have some things you need to change, the mockups, the titles, the tags, and the description. This will allow you to publish your design in the Etsy draft, where you are able to finalize your overall listing and then publish it from the Etsy marketplace. So now we are in the back end of Etsy in our Etsy draft listings. And as you see here, again, this is what I mean by everything has synced over extremely well for our overall product. Again, we know that we have created that boy mama design, and we have our product here in the white. And we also know we have that variation of the Heather Peach here available for our customers to use. Again, from here, once you have everything synced over with your design in Printify, you can go in further and create your title, create your tags, add in your variations to whatever category you want to have here. You also see all of the variation in the pricing that we had over in Printify that synced over to our Etsy account. Again, this will be visible for our customers to purchase once we have everything published. And again, we can change the pricing in Printify, or we can change the pricing here. But again, I like to do all of my pricing variations in Printify so everything can sync over for the next product I create utilizing Printify and Etsy. But this is just sharing with you how exactly everything is synced over so that you know that when someone purchases this SKU number will be tied, like I just shared with you, in the tracking information once all of that data is pushed over to Printify. That means if someone purchased a white t-shirt that is small, it will use this SKU number and link that over to Printify, so Printify will know exactly what item to ship out to your customer. So as you can see, here is an example of a boy mama t-shirt that is selling well on Etsy. We know this product has over 20 people in the cart. And this is what I mean by utilizing designs like this and really finding things that are trending well, and then designing those products in your own variation with your own special unique design and uploading that over to Printify and seamlessly have that be showcased in your Etsy listing because of that wonderful integration with Etsy and Printify. Again, this is the overall process of how people can see your product in your shop, and they can have that variations and things that are offered in your shop, all because of the integration with Etsy and Printify, and how you were able to list all of these products without necessarily having them in your home or storing them in some type of location. Again, all of this can really be extremely passive in how you set this up for your business and how you are able to sell things that are physical goods but yet not touch any of those items, and then you can actually have a passive income business. Again, I oftentimes say semi-passive because you're just dealing with customer service and anything that is coming up in regards to your product actually getting to your customer, if there's any delays or any hiccups in regards to that. But from my case and my experience, those things come far in between, and my customers have a really good experience with my print-on-demand business. So now that we have our design here, we can actually start taking out some of these mock-ups, and we can just utilize our own mock-up that we have created for our print-on-demand t-shirt. So I want to go ahead and add that mock-up here. And as you can see here, I'm doing all of that detailed work in regards to mock-ups, titles and tags, descriptions, all on the back end of Etsy. This is where I'm able to showcase, visually what my product is and utilizing the right tags for my product here. But this is what I mean by all of this data is synced over from Printify over to Etsy, where this is the design they will get here. And again, this is my thumbnail image that will be visible for my customer. Again, I see the price here of my t-shirt, and I see the design that we use in Printify that is going to be available for purchase here on my Etsy shop. So if everything is good here, I can just go ahead and add in some more, mock-up images if I so choose. I can actually finalize the entire product by hitting publish. Now this will be available for purchase in my Etsy shop. So here is the product we have in our Etsy shop that is right now live for someone to purchase. Again, we see the mock-up images that we just kept over from Printify. But again, I am a firm believer that you should change out these default mock-ups to really create something that is going to be enticing for the buyer once they see your particular listing in the Etsy search. But I just want to share with you how everything is dialed in here in regards to what type of variations we have. We have the white variation and we have the other peach variation. And again, we have the size variation. Everything that's synced over from Printify is visible right here in our Etsy shop. And again, this is how you are really able to focus on creating multiple listings, because again, everything for you is done in Printify, not in your home or in a warehouse or in a local shop in your area, but everything is done with Printify. So you can just focus on creating and listing designs that's really going to get you traffic and overall results in your shop. Now from here, someone can go ahead and purchase this, add this to the cart, and again, all of that data that we know we utilize in Printify, it will show up on Etsy. And again, if somebody purchased this, that data is going to go right back to Printify, where we're able to get the person's name, the address, again, what variation they purchased, what size they purchased. We will get all that data in Printify, and then we can ship out that product to our customer. As you can see, selling print-on-demand products with Printify is really easy to do once you understand the entire process of how you go from idea to actually earning a profit. And again, this is the best way to really make this business passive if you are trying to sell physical items on Etsy. Now, again, if you want to learn if Printify is best for your own personal business, then I'll make sure to leave all the details in my description box below. Don't forget, they are giving you a 30-day free trial with the premium version just by clicking my link down in my description box below, and for you to try this out to see if this is best for your Etsy print-on-demand business. Now, in today's video, I didn't have all the time to cover how to get started with your print-on-demand business and how to actually get listings up in your shop. However, I have a free 30-minute course where I'm teaching you exactly how to start your print-on-demand business with Etsy. This is actually free on YouTube for you to learn and grow and start implementing some of the things I teach in this video. So if you want to watch that, make sure you click this next video here. And of course, if you want to learn more about how to make passive income online, make sure you subscribe to my channel here. As always, my friends, my name is Jay, and I will see you in the next video.